Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering your guys' questions. So you guys asked me a ton of questions over on my Instagram. I have them all written down here on my phone. I picked the ones that were kind of asked like quite a few times. So if you ever do want to be a part of a future Q&A or just go follow me on Instagram, I will put my username up on the screen if you guys are interested in checking me out over there. But before I start answering the questions, it would really mean the world to me if you guys could subscribe. And without further ado, let's just get right on into answering these questions. The first question that I got asked a ton is, what made you want to start YouTube? So I was actually really glad that I got this question because I don't think I've ever really talked about it before on this channel. But basically a year ago, I was really starting to get into like my Instagram Instagram, where I post like pictures of my like studying and everything, because I was on summer break and I was really bored. So I was posting a lot on there, and I was really passionate about creating content over there, even if it was just taking pictures. I loved taking the photos, I loved editing them, even though it was a lot less work than a video. And then over the summer I got really into some certain YouTubers that really inspired me, which I will talk about later on in the video. That's actually a question that someone asked. But I started watching their videos and I was really into creating content at this point, and I was like, you know, it might be really fun to start creating like video content. So on my Instagram, I started making some videos, some like calligraphy tutorials and all that stuff, and I was really having a lot of fun with it. So I decided that I wanted to start posting my bullet journal on YouTube, which is where I started. If you guys have ever watched my first videos, they're all about like my bullet journal and school and stuff like that. So that's what made me want to start a YouTube channel. I definitely just loved creating content, and over this past almost year on YouTube, I have like learned to love it so much more. Like, I never really realized how much fun it was to create video content, and yeah, that's really what started me on YouTube and what's really kept me going on YouTube throughout this past year. So my next question was, how long have you wanted to make videos, which I kind of talked a little bit in the last question, but basically just to answer it again, it was last summer when I started creating photo content and I really loved it, and then it was probably in about early July that I started to get the idea to make video content. I mean, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel because I always thought it was super neat, but then once I really started getting into the content creation, that's when I really decided that I wanted to make a YouTube channel for that reason, and that was about a year ago or so. So this question I think is super neat, that says, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? So I live in Canada, for those of you who do not know that already. So I would really love to go anywhere in Europe. I've only been to places in North America, so I've never ever been over into Europe, and I just think it'd be so cool to visit there. I don't really have any specific countries that I'd want to visit, just like basically as many as I could over there. Like, I just think it'd be so cool. Like, I have friends that have been there and I've seen pictures and I've heard stories, and it sounds like such an amazing time. I really do want to go to Paris, which sounds super cliche, but that is somewhere that I want to go. So my dream vacation, or where I could travel if I could travel anywhere, would be anywhere in Europe and as many countries as possible. My next question is, what do you want to do when you are older? Are you considering YouTube? So I would never consider YouTube for like a job as much as I love creating content. I have another career that I want to go to. I really want to do psychology. I just think it's so interesting, and I've felt that way for quite a while now. But I do want to continue doing YouTube throughout like college, and like basically as long as I still love creating content. But it's definitely not something that I would consider for like my job, just because I'm so interested in psychology, and that's definitely something that I want to pursue after I finish high school. When you first started YouTube, what did you think your content would be about? So I talked about this again a little while ago in like the first couple questions, but if you do go back to my first couple of videos, they are all related to school and bullet journaling. I thought I was going to be like a school channel. Like I did talk about, I used to have a Instagram, and people on there were asking me to talk about my study tips like in a video setting. So when I first started, I really thought my content was going to be all about school and all about bullet journaling, but now it's kind of transitioned into like a little more of lifestyle videos as well, which I love incorporating in with the bullet journal and the school videos as well. My next question is, how do you deal with high school drama? So I don't know about you guys, but in my high school there is quite a bit of drama, and I used to be really involved in it, and it was really draining and exhausting, so I didn't really want to be a part of that. So all the people that were really like involved in that drama and they didn't really add any like good things to my life other than just making stress and drama, I really just, after grade 10, I stopped being friends with a lot of those people that were just very negative and creating a lot of drama around me. And honestly, I think that's the best thing you can do. I mean, obviously that's not the first solution. You should obviously try to work through it with your friends, or maybe try to like resolve the drama, but if it's really just being only a source of negativity for you, I don't think that those are the people you want to be spending your time around, because now I have different friends in high school that I really haven't had any drama with, so it can exist for sure. The next question that I was asked was, do you still want to dance? So I was actually pretty interested to answer this question because I've never talked about this on my YouTube channel before, but I did used to dance. I danced until when I started dancing when I was 3 years old, and I danced all the way up until the end of 8th grade, and I stopped right before I went into high school. I just wasn't really passionate about it anymore. I didn't really like it. I had done it for so long and I was kind of tired of it, to be very honest with you guys. So no, I do not still want to dance. I don't really miss it that much. Like, obviously there's certain things that I do miss, like competition and all of those, like all of the friends that I danced with I miss, but other than that, I don't really miss dancing. I don't really want to go back to it. Next, I was asked, what are your YouTube goals for the second half of the year? So I've been kind of thinking about this lately. Basically, my goals have just been to continue the posting schedule that I've been on. All through my channel, my videos have been scheduled to be posted every Tuesdays and Fridays, but there have been certain times, especially near the start, where I wasn't following that posting schedule as good. But lately I've been very good for it, so my goal is definitely to continue posting videos every Tuesday and Friday and creating content for you guys that I'm proud of. And I also have a goal to improve like my editing skills, things like that. I have certain editing programs that I want to try over the summer and see if I can learn them, keep working on like my thumbnails and everything like that. Work on like different filming locations. I've been trying out filming like on my bed. I don't know if you guys like it. Comment down below if you do or if you don't. So just basically working on improving my channel and continuing to post normally. Maybe getting some new equipment for YouTube. I'm not sure yet. I do definitely want to get a new camera this year. So those are basically all my goals when it comes to YouTube for the rest of this year. The next question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So I hope to be graduating college or graduating from university. I do want to go to school for quite a while, and I mean that's the plan right now. Of course that can always change, but that is definitely my goal for the moment. So like kind of graduating from university, and basically that's all I kind of have planned out. I do want to continue working through YouTube. I don't know where that's going to be in 10 years or anything like that, because those things are always constantly changing. But yeah, I really don't know what I want to do. I don't even know where I really want to live yet. There's just like so much undecided for the next 10 years. The next question is, what is your favorite makeup brand? And I was also asked a question that's, what is my favorite makeup product? So I guess I'll kind of answer those together. I don't really wear a lot of makeup. Like, I don't really wear eyeshadow or anything like that like super often. I just kind of wear like light makeup. I would say my favorite brand is probably Laura Mercier. And then my favorite makeup products, I have the Laura Mercier powder, which I love. I love this powder so much. I wear it like a lot. And then the Smashbox mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. I'll like put a picture of both the products I just set up on the screen if you guys are interested in checking them out yourself. That's what I use, and it's definitely some of my favorite products that I have when it comes to makeup. The next question that I was asked is, how do you de-stress yourself? So I actually have a whole video on like self-care and stuff and my favorite things for self-care, which I'll put up in the cards. I think it's on this side, maybe this side, I don't know. It'll be somewhere up there on the top of the screen if you guys want to click on that. But how I like to de-stress is I like to like take nice warm baths. I like to read when I have time. Lately I haven't had that much time to read because I've been studying for finals. But I do love to read. I love to doodle in my bullet journal or make new spreads. I like to spend time with my family and my friends. Honestly, I think those are my best ways to de-stress, or writing in a journal is also super, super great. My next question is, what are you watching on Netflix? So the current show that I'm watching is not actually on Netflix. It's called Modern Family. Super good, super funny. It's just a sitcom, but it is not on Netflix. But shows that I am currently watching on Netflix, but I'm all like caught up on. I'm watching Jane the Virgin right now. That show is super good. I definitely recommend. I also just finished watching Suits, which is on Netflix. Really liked that show. Definitely recommend that one as well. My next question is, what is your favorite drink when you are in a bad mood? I love the frozen hot chocolate from Second Cup. They're so, so good. I absolutely love them. I don't really hear too many YouTubers talk about Second Cup. It's mostly all about Starbucks, but Second Cup is really good too. I don't know if they have that where you guys live, but it is so good. Definitely one of my favorite drinks. The next question is, will you be doing a collaboration soon? So I actually just did a collaboration with Alicia here on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen that video, again, I'll put that up in the cards if you guys are interested in watching that video. But I do want to collaborate with other YouTubers this summer. The next question is, are you nervous to graduate? So I didn't graduate this year, but I am graduating next year. So yes, I am kind of nervous to graduate. I'm also excited. You're like moving away from home. So yes, I am nervous because it will be a lot of change, but I am also excited to graduate and move on to university. The next question was, how often do you like to work out? So ideally, like right now, I'm doing like a summer workout challenge, so to help get me back into working out because I haven't been working out as much lately. So I have been working out like 6 days a week lately, and I have been really liking that, and then doing a stretch day on one of the days. But of course that's not ideal. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, especially when it's super busy with the school year. So I do like to try to work out at least 4 days a week. The next question is, where do you want to go to college? So I'm actually really glad that someone asked this question because I don't think I really talked about this on my channel. So I do live in Canada, like I said before, so these are all Canadian schools, so some of you guys might not know of them. But I do want to go to the University of British Columbia. That's a really nice school. If you guys don't know, I made a vlog when I visited the campus there, and it's super beautiful, so if you guys want to check out that vlog, I will put it up in the cards and in the description box below if you want to check that out. I really want to go to McGill University. I want to go to the University of Toronto. So all of those schools, those are like my top 3 choices, I would say. The next question is, what grade are you in school? I am in 11th grade right now, but it's about to be summer. So next year I'm going to be in 12th grade, which is my senior year. So I am almost done high school. My next question is, who has influenced me most on YouTube? So I kind of talked about this at the beginning of the video, and I would say the YouTuber that influenced me most throughout my channel is Reese Regan. I think that's how you say her last name, Reese Regan. Not 100% sure, but I know her name is Reese. And her videos just influence me so much. I absolutely love her channel. She's such an inspiration to me, honestly, like to be productive and to get things done. So if you guys haven't checked out her channel, if you don't know her channel, you should definitely go search her up. She's a great channel, and that's one of the things that really influenced me to start my channel, was watching her videos. The next question is, do you have any pets? And as you can see, I do have pets. I don't know how much I was in frame there. They're kind of taking up the frame. But this is Toby and this is Tilly. They're both rescue puppies that we got. He is about 7 and she is 4. So yeah, these are my 2 puppies. So thank you guys so much for watching. Those were all the questions that you guys asked. I really hope that you enjoyed and you learned something new about me. If you have any other questions for me, you can leave them down in the comments below and I will respond back and answer them. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!